What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another one of the Premier League A to Z career modes. Crystal Palace today's episode, so looking forward to it, especially after the Chelsea one went up a couple of days ago. Yeah, it got a little bit irate. I won't spoil it for anybody if you haven't watched it yet, but yeah, go back and check that one out. It gets a bit fiery at points, so looking forward to moving on, getting everything, back calm, back down to usual. So yeah, Crystal Palace. I've actually quite been looking forward to this one, not just because all the objectives are quite low, and normally we do quite well on teams that have low expectations, but they've quite a bit of money, especially with the 60% added money bonus, so we do get quite a bit extra on top of that. So yeah, looking forward to getting in and improving Crystal Palace, especially when really if you watch football, they're a team that finish mid-table. They've got some alright players like Wilfred Zaha. That's about it. But yeah, so looking forward to it. If you are new to the channel, guys, and this is your first video, then please do go back and check out the other ones that we've done previously. The aim of the series is to do all 20 teams. We have a couple of rules to go by. So rule number 1 is to simulate every game. We can't play any games. Rule number 2 is to not switch any of the tactics. We can pick free kick takers and stuff like that, but not change the tactics. Rule number 3 is we must equal or better the board's objective for the season. And rule number 4 is sign no more than 4 players. So 4 nice easy rules. I think now I'm getting to grips with what they are, getting them memorised in my head, so it should be easier to not make any mistakes while I'm saying it. So let's get into it. So as you can see here, I've got a little short list of players that I'm wanting to bring in. There might be more than 4 there, but it would just to have a couple of options just in case a couple didn't work out, trying to stretch budget. But there weren't many places in team really that you could make a massive improvement. Obviously right back, we had a look at this. I want to try it because he's from Denmark, so he's a Great Dane. Daniel Vass. I'm gonna go with Daniel Vass. Yeah, at right back. So a cheeky little offering for him. Swapping players again, guys, because it does take a bit of money off the valuation that they wanted. It does work out sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it's so we don't really want the player, so you offer them a player and then they end up wanting more in the valuation. You've just got to sort of tinker around, get to know the game, understand who you can be a bit more cheeky with, like PSG for example. You can sometimes bar them down a lot more because they have a lot of money to spend. If you have any players that are in the last 12 months of the contract, you can normally knock a couple of million off anyway. So offering a player, you can probably get them for maybe half of the valuation. So just to tinker around with it, seems pretty much easy enough. It just seems to be sometimes if you have a lot of money, not enough in player wages, so you might have to tinker around the settings a little bit just to get that going. Yeah, but like I said, get this Daniel Vass, but kidding at right back is definitely an improvement. So 80 rated, he'll slot straight in, make that right back slot his own. It's definitely an improvement. I ended up going for Fred. I was looking at Fred or Granit Xhaka, and for some reason I ended up going with Fred. I don't know why. I just think since he went to Manchester United, he's not underrated, not overrated. He's just been more or less a squad team player, so I wanted to bring him in. and let him have a chance at Crystal Palace as well as reinforcing his midfield. So yeah, we did end up signing Lewis Dunk as well. For some reason that clip's not gone in. It's been a little bit edgy this morning as Upload Studio. There's game clips. I did all these game recordings last night, went to bed, woke up this morning, come back to it to edit the videos and put it all together, and for some reason quite a few of the clips don't seem to work. You'll try and edit the clip shorter down to get like a less bit, just a bit that you wanted to put in really, and it just doesn't seem to want to go together. It'll just pause halfway through and you miss half the video, but you can hear the noises going on in the background, so we just did away with him. Oh no, you'll see Lewis Dunk here. Yeah, so we did get, I might as well tell you now basically, even though you're watching through it, because I do like to talk a little bit of waffle while we go through these as well. So we did sign Divock Origi from Liverpool. We signed Lewis Dunk and Fred and Daniel Vass. So as you'll be able to see here, I've dropped it in. They're the 4 players that we signed. Good ratings, good overall ratings. All 4 of them will go straight into the team, which we're about to do. And then we'll get on to picking as captain, as free kick takers and penalty and corner takers. So the one problem I've got with this formation is that looks like a very big gap in defence. I really don't like that. That's the one thing I'm looking at this that might be a problem, is that gap. Maybe a problem, maybe not. We'll just have to see how we get on. Sometimes we fail objectives, we don't cut none of that out, we don't try it again, we move on, take it on the chin. We always show you where we finish. So we failed a couple of times already with teams that I didn't think we would have done, to be fair. Like, we got sacked before the end of the season, so really that's a fail. But yeah, other ones we've overperformed, other ones we've done alright. So I would like to start a little streak going where we have like 4 or 5 where we actually meet the expectations, and it's like, we're on a roll, let's keep it going. Maybe in a few videos further come, because I've done some joins for some players for different teams coming up. I'm just waiting for some extra space so I can record them on my Xbox, and then I'll throw them all together and get them uploaded. But today's Saturday, I've got a lot of time, so I'm going to try and smash out as many episodes as I can. So yeah, if you like the content, guys, and you want to see more videos like this, or more in-depth career mode with a certain team, then like the video, leave a comment underneath the video, and subscribe to the channel. More people see it, they might do the same, and hopefully we can get a bit more to do. So let's say if, I don't know, there's a team not a lot of people I've seen do career mode before, like a League 2 team. Not like a Road to Glory, more of a in-depth. We've got some youngsters, like say if I did a Leeds United one, I'd maybe bring through Jordan Stevens, Robbie Gotts, Leif Davis at left back, give them and it's happened again. Well, for everybody that hasn't seen the other videos, this is becoming a recurring theme now. I think this is the 3rd time I've been sacked. So we haven't got a very good record. In the 7th episode we've done, mint. Well, the signings must have been very good for that to happen. I'm quite intrigued to see where we finished in the table after that, because I thought this was going to be a bit of a cakewalk, bit of a walk in the park kind of episode. So, unfortunately, we have been sacked. Well, let's see where we ended up anyway. Like I said, we're not editing that bit out, we're not going back, we're not restarting. We'll do it, we'll just carry on. We got sacked from Crystal Palace. Unbelievable. Cool. It's always funny as well though, it's like, if you get finished in this time of season, there's only one job that ever crops up and it's always Norwich. Well, it's like the only job you can take, like nobody in Championship would want to take a punt on you. Yeah, finished in 17th. To be fair, we finished the season and we finished 6 points above relegation zone. Oh, Southampton have been relegated? No way. Surprised.